Winston Churchill, he once said, and you go way back to that time, and there's been a lot of lessons learned since then. He said one of the two biggest rules of war is don't invade Afghanistan and don't invade Afghanistan. And that was before the Soviets, before we went in there. What makes it so difficult? Is it purely the nature of the people?
No, do you know what? It's the terrain. The terrain is vast. These guys, so sophisticated when it comes to tunneling, when it comes to caving and building a fortress within the mountains which you can't see. So ultimately it's all well and good facing an enemy, but then trying to chase or hunt down an enemy that you're in their backyard. You're going up to these caves and they're well versed in the mountains. We used to know that if we had an operation in the mountains that we were up against it. In the villages, in the towns, not so well trained. But in the mountains, where they cached all their weapons, they cached all their ID stuff, they cached absolutely everything. They were hardened fighters. You could tell, you could tell the difference of terrain. As soon as I knew that we were hitting the mountains, and then we had to obviously, scale up the mountain to attack, and then they'd disappear. And then you'd look down certain caving holes and certain tunnels, and you could just tell it was IED central. You wouldn't booby trapped up to you wouldn't even dare go down there. So they were so good at maneuvering and evading.